Hi, I'm Louise from Paging Fun Mums, and I'm going to show you today how to make a lovely handprint keepsake. We've got a regular frame there and some plaster of Paris, just bought from the discount store. And we're also using today, instead of regular sand, some crushed coloured gravel. So it's a little bit grainier than regular sand. But as you'll see, you'll find out, it works out quite well. I've also got these glass marble decorations we're going to add in there as well. So to start off, we'll flip the frame over and remove the back cardboard backing. We're going to hang on to that because we'll need that to make our handprint. It's a matter of then removing the inside pieces of the frame and discarding those because we won't be using those, including the glass. The glass very carefully so you don't cut yourself. Take that out and discard. Then we're simply going to place the frame face down onto the cardboard backing like so. And this is creating a box that we're going to fill with the coloured gravel. And it's simple, just pour the coloured gravel into the frame, starting at one side and working the other way. You'll need enough gravel to be able to make a good impression into the sand. And then using a piece of cardboard, you can just level the gravel out. Any imperfections in this part of the gravel will show through on the finished product, so you want it nice and smooth. And we're just going to push in gently some of these glass marble decorations. And then bring in my lovely daughter's hand. Smush it into the sand. Might need to rub it around a little bit to get a nice imprint. If you don't get a good imprint first time around, it's as simple as just removing the hand and then flattening and re-smoothing that sand out again. Then we're going to mix our plaster of Paris. This plaster of Paris was 2 parts plaster to 1 part water, but check the label on the instructions of which plaster you're using, as each brand can be slightly different. Once it's all mixed, it'll resemble a thick runny cream. And then you just need to really gently start in the corner and dribble the plaster evenly along the frame. Go very gently here, because if you just pour it straight in, you'll end up getting a little dollop mark that'll be left on your finished product. So just very gently, as you can see, I'm just dolloping the plaster gently into the frame, starting in one corner and working my way to the far corner. I used 1.5 cups of plaster, and as you can see, it was just the right amount for this frame. So once all the plaster's in, we just want to make sure we've smoothed it into all of the edges of the frame. Oh, one little bit left to go. So I'm just using a popsicle stick here just to gently spread that remaining plaster to the edges. Need to be very gentle at this point, because if you press very hard, again, it could destroy the handprint on the other side. And in making sure it goes to all of the edges, this will mean that that plaster is cemented to the frame. So it won't fall out once the plaster is dry, it will be cemented to the outside of the frame. Then we've left that to dry overnight, as you can see. And then we're simply going to flip it over. And you'll see the handprint that was there. And now a plaster of Paris handprint with the sand inside. You can keep that sand to do another craft or another handprint just by shaking it off the cardboard. And then you can just gently smooth off any clumps that are left on there. And then leave that to fully dry before giving it a good spray with some craft sealer. We use a finishing spray called Craft Smart. And these are the finished products, our original sand footprints. And this one we did using the letters for Dad. We had to do them reversed or mirrored so that they would come out in the sand the correct way. There's our finished handprint. You definitely find that the footprints with the finer sand work the best. Thank you.